you're at that point within your law of assumption journey or your conscious manifesting journey where you realize, I don't think I really have anything else to do. My self-concept is thriving. I feel pretty confident within everything that I know that I got. I've affirmed, persisted, scripted, visualized. I've done everything, and I'm pretty secure within the fact that I have what I want. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what else to do. Okay, so you're at that point? Okay, then this video is for you. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video with Electrosoul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual bitch putting everybody on alongside a whole lot of other things. But besides that, guys, I am so happy, of course. I started the video out pretty differently than I usually do, for the reason that I'm gonna be giving you a huge reminder, okay? This video is not gonna be that long, I'm gonna be honest, for the reason that I need to get it out there that for you guys, for you all conscious manifestors who are consciously manifesting all that you are and will, those who have dabbled in the law of assumption and now you are a master manifestor, you know that everything is just down packed, ready, set in your bag. There are no worries here at all, okay? If you've gotten to that point within your law of assumption / conscious manifestation journey where you say, actually, I already know that I have what I want, so I don't really know what else to do. Literally just like that. If you feel that energy right now, you understand, I know exactly what I'm doing, I've done it, and I have what I want, so I'm pretty good. You are at that point right now where it is time for you to just relax, okay? It's time for you to live your best life. It's time for you to continue living your best life, actually. Whatever it is that's going on in your head that's reflecting back onto you the fact that you're pretty much set in stone now and you have nothing else to worry about because you're so sure in yourself, where your self-concept is thriving, you just know that you have everything that you want. The birds before land signs are showing up and you just, okay, cool, yes, I got what I want. You just know it. All that good stuff. Congratulations, my love. You've made it. You've made it to the point in which now you just know that you are living as a master manifestor of this reality. You know that you are secured within your bag, in yourself, in everything that you are doing. Now you are free because you understand that no other limitations from before, they cannot come through for you now. They cannot boggle your mind. They cannot mess with you. They cannot distract you. You understand that nothing out here is going to make me feel less secure in myself. I don't even need to see the proof for me to know that I have it. You have just simply come to that point where it's just done. You know, you might even be looking for ways to distract yourself because you don't even know what else to do. Please understand that you, as a conscious manifestor, a master manifestor that is, have gotten to this point in which you just understand that this is now your life. Now it is time for you to just continue on living and doing you. And I mean this in the strongest and most confident way possible, okay? Because when it comes to you just being everything that you are, being empowered, being strong, being the most confident version of yourself, all this good stuff, you need to continue doing that. You get me? You got to continue feeding that energy within your reality, where before maybe it felt like a chore for you to be. It felt like a chore for you to actually stay up and I'm not really confident, I don't really think I can do this. Now it's the complete opposite. Now you know that you've worked on your self-concept to a point so hard that it's like I can't even move backwards even if I wanted to. Nothing out here can distract me, nothing out here can move me, nothing out here can do anything for me. No, it can't, because you are the one who's in control. That's absolutely correct. So besides the fact that we've already gotten started with the video clearly, the reason that I'm coming through to say this is because I've noticed, and this isn't even just within myself, it did happen first within myself and then I started seeing it happening within other people as well, where I feel as though, okay, now I gotta say something about this so that we can stay level-minded. I noticed within myself and within those other people as well, those other conscious master manifestors, is that back at that point where we understood that we had to work on our self-concept, we had to learn how to feel better about ourselves, we had to learn how to be more confident in this. You know, it was something for us to do. It was something for us to focus on. We were not bored in the sense that, okay, we gotta work on this, let's work on this, let's manifest this, let's focus on that, let's do this, let's do that, all right? Now, as time went on, what doesn't end up happening always, but can happen for people like me who always had something going on in my mind. You know, you were someone who had so much poop in your mind, bro. It was like a dumpster up in that bitch. You were always filled with so many worries and concerns constantly, all the time. Believe me, that is a hobby, okay? Not a good hobby, but it was a hobby to always be thinking about the worst case scenario. What if this? I have always something to worry about. Let me do this. All the anxiety shit. Those things were something that preoccupied the minds of people like who I was. I mean, not even who I am, who I was. And those other people as well who I've noticed, where we get bored in that sense, in a toxic sense. Oh, there's nothing here to fuel me. There's nothing here to amp me up in my anxiety. What else am I supposed to do now? You know? And I get that, but that's not the energy. That's not for you. The fuck? That's not part of who you are as a person, as the way that you are now. It's time for us to steer clear from that. Because like I said for myself, my love, ooh girl, I got to a point where I was so good in my mind, self-conceptually speaking. I felt so empowered, so strong, so good, so confident, so everything. And then there would be that little voice in my mind trying to look for issues. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? That little voice would try to look for issues. Oh, but this, but your time, but what if you don't, what if... all that stuff that was trying to mess up my mind and whatnot, that was all a matter or a factor of my mind doing that exact thing in the past for years. You understand? Yes, I felt very strong and empowered within myself, but that little piece of me that was a little bored with how peaceful everything is, with how good I assume everything to be, so now there's no issues in my reality because I understand that my positive assumptions have actually manifested here. That little thing in my mind, that little voice, the little snail in my ear telling me this and that little thing was trying to look for issues where there weren't any issues, okay? And I need you all to understand, because again, I've noticed, the fuck, you cannot miss me, you can't pass me. What I'm trying to tell you right now is that it's time to stop that. Do not entertain that. Anytime the little snail in your ear tells you, but you don't have what you want, you're lying to yourself. You know that, right? Whatever, I don't care what it's telling you. If it's telling you something that does not complement your best case high scenario, you need to put some salt on that snail, because that snail cannot fuck with you any longer. You need to put your foot down. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. Understand that the peace that you feel when it comes to you consciously manifesting what you have is completely normal and very right. It's supposed to be your reality, okay? It is supposed to be everything that you're experiencing right now. So the boredom, that's not gonna cut it. Like, that's not a good enough reason to start backtracking. Just like you got your self-concept up to this wonderful and empowering point, it is time for you to get used to being within that energy of empowerment, being within the energy of stillness, relaxation, getting used to not having your mind trampled with all of this stuff of anxiety, negative, pessimistic things that do not resonate with you any longer. You understand? It may have felt comfy before, but we're not there anymore. So what use is that? There is no use here. There is no point in you sitting back and letting yourself fall back into the person that you were and the way that you were thinking, because everything is so still now. Keep yourself up, okay? I had to do it for myself. I remember thinking to myself, and this is definitely what helped me stay down, that if there was a time where I was able to think so many negative things and that occupied my mind and that fulfilled me for that point, not in a good way, but it did fulfill me, you feel me? It fueled the negativity in me, that if I can find all that negative stuff to be happy about, then what makes me think that on the other hand, I cannot find all these positive things to keep up in my mind, where positive things actually occupy my mind as opposed to the negative things? Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? If there is something that you can find so much fulfillment within the negative bad stuff, what makes you think that you cannot have the exact same opposite thing on the other side with all the amazing, wonderful things? Tell me right now. You absolutely can, because that's exactly where you're supposed to be. This is where you are supposed to be residing, not on the other side, but right where everything is complementing your very highest case scenario, okay? You all must be strong-minded in this regard though, because in order for me to actually maintain the positivity that I had, without me looking for issues, without me forcing myself to react to the 3D, maybe I should make this a bigger deal than it is, maybe it's time for me to start whining about how nothing works out for me because I'm so used to that. Instead of me letting myself resort back to that, I told myself that it was time for me to be stronger than that, because I understood that that positivity is everything that's supposed to be within my mind as opposed to anything else. So please guys, if this is you and you understand, oh my gosh, I'm at that point, like I'm so still and I'm so good within my reality that now I feel as though there's something to be anxious about here. Remind yourself to pull yourself back, really pull yourself back, and just push yourself into all the wonderful things that you have manifested now, and let that be everything that occupies your mind. I have so many things to be grateful for. I have so many things to be happy about. I am so blessed. I'm so lucky. I'm so happy. I deserve everything that I want. I have this. I'm so still. I love to be this relaxed, knowing that I have everything that I want. All of the good energy right there will be something that will be reflected within your reality because you're letting it be. And that's exactly what you deserve within your reality, is to just let things be good for you, okay? And even within that, something that I had to realize for myself is that I don't need to have thoughts in my mind all the time. Like I said, I was very used to having consistent negative thoughts. Oh my gosh. Looking back right now, oof, I'm really remembering that shit. It was 24/7. Negativity piled up in my mind 24/7 because I was so unhappy, and it was also, of course, me contributing to that. I remember looking for issues quite consistently, overthinking, looking for things to complain about, looking for things to be anxious about, you know, feeling my heart race, all that shit. That was something that I was holding on to. And then as time went on and I realized I don't want to go back to that, because again, I was at that point where everything was so still that, oh, I'm not used to this. Should I look for an issue? And I just said, no, girl, absolutely not. Do not look for an issue. Just understand that your mind does not always have to be filled up with things. Okay, so that's like I was saying, you do not always have to have your mind filled up with so many things. Remember, you don't always have to be stimulated in some way, thinking about something, obsessing over something. You know, if you feel that way, if you really feel you want to be thinking about something, go watch a show, something that's going to keep you interested. You know, do something that's going to keep you distracted in a good way, but please do not resort back to doing the things that you know does not resonate with you, not one single bit. Because I think something worse than you unconsciously entertaining those negative things that don't resonate with you, those thoughts and all that stuff, is consciously doing so. Like, come on, bro. You're gonna consciously sit there and make your life worse on purpose because you're bored? Get the fuck up. Get your shit together, girl. Like, this is not that. This is not that. We're not doing that. But you have to be stronger than that. Like I was saying, it's all about you being strong-minded, you staying down packed, standing on top of business, keeping your self-concept up, not settling for a damn thing less or more. And that's on period. Final case scenario. You cannot settle for less than that. But please do not settle for less than that, okay? I know that you all have the power for this. I know that you all can do this easily. But please, my love, if you are at this point and you understand that you really are kind of bored with your reality and you don't know what to do and you don't know what to think about because I'm not used to this, please just let yourself get used to this, because I promise you will get used to this. I'm used to it. It took me honestly a week to get used to it fully. I had a little bit of ups and downs within the week of me getting used to it. But even within that week, I was correcting myself. So that's even something else. If you feel as though you're kind of back and forth between thinking favorable thoughts, unfavorable, favorable, unfavorable, you can always just let it go with the flow, in the sense that you are still intending to only think favorable thoughts. So I'm just gonna let the unfavorable thoughts pass, and that's what I did. I didn't let them be a part of my identity any longer, whereas before I was holding on to them. Now I just let them go and I said, you know what, I'm gonna get used to this, so it'll be completely fine. Just like I stated within my I'll get used to it method, believe me, this applies as well. And if you haven't seen the video, I'm gonna put it up here so that you can watch it if you feel as though you may learn something from that, which I definitely intend that you do. However, absolutely, yes, you can do this. You can definitely stay down. You are that strong-minded. But please let yourself just continue on in the direction of being that strong-minded. You deserve that good energy for yourself. All in all the damn way through. So no settling for less than that. No nothing. I don't want to hear a single fucking word about anything else. Okay, there are no excuses. If you know that it's time for you to keep it together, please just keep it together. Keep on going in that direction. We're not settling for less. We're not moving backwards, and we're sure as fuck not, fudge not, sorry, but we're not gonna freaking be settling for the thoughts that are just not part of who we are. Okay, we can do this. We are better than that. Believe me, we are. But let's keep up with what we know we deserve and what we got and what's for us, and that's it. Okay? All right, my love. Okay, so then with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today. I truly intend from the bottom of my heart that this video helps you out to the most of its ability, and I know that of course it did. But remember, guys, remember everything that I'm saying here. You all are so strong-minded. I know that you can do this. There's no settling. If I got used to this good life and I got used to thinking only favorable thoughts and all the other stuff and getting rid of anything that did not resonate with me once and for all, I know for a fact, upside down, left and right, that you can too. It's just a matter of how much you want it, how strong you're choosing to be, and how willing you are to stay determined within manifesting a great life for yourself and actually staying there, okay? And I know that you all will, because why wouldn't you? If you're watching this, then I know that you want the best for yourself. So I have no doubts. I have no fear. I have no worry about you. Never did, never will. But all right, my love, for real. May God bless you all always. Thank you guys so much again for watching. I love you all upside down, left and right, more than anything. Believe me, I really do. And I will see y'all this Monday for another video. Once again, absolutely so excited for that. But all right, my love, again, may God bless you all always. Please take care, everyone. And of course, my love, you are not going to be settling for the thoughts that you know are not for you. What are you doing? Nothing but the best for you, I intend. And I know that because you know that this is a reality that is only meant to work out in your highest favor. Absolutely, yes it is. And I want you all to remember that as long as you're intending to stay up and strong up here, your reality is, for one, yes, reflecting that. But number two, your mind, your life, your everything, like I said, well, your reality, yeah, it's going to be reflected regardless, okay? So upon you manifesting the best for yourself, please remember to just let it be still when you get to that point of stillness. Having stillness within your life does not have to be a scary thing. It can actually be very wonderful because of course it is. I mean, hello. It's just you knowing that you got it all in the bag and that there's nothing to fear, because there isn't. And of course, I know that you know this, but please be strong-minded enough to keep up with that. And it's not even strong-mindedness, it is that, but it's paired up with maturity for sure. Ooh, yeah, you gotta be mature. You gotta have self-discipline. If you're not mature and you just want to struggle and you choose to struggle, it's gonna keep on being the same shit over and over again. But you gotta grow up, okay? Put your big girl pants on. It's not time for struggle season once again. That shit's over and you will never go back there. It's only winter season ahead. You're only moving that way, okay? Up from here, but you gotta keep on moving up. That's it, okay? So you being the person who's in control of that, keep on feeding that, keep on going in the direction of that, and keep on moving up, because you know that that's where you belong, where you deserve to be, and where your everything is. Everything that you got, it's all up there. You already knew that though. Of course you did. Never doubted that for a moment. Not for a minute, not for nothing, okay? May God bless you all always, my love. Love y'all so freaking much. Thank you guys again for watching my video. I will see y'all on Monday again, and this video was definitely probably longer than I intended it to be, but it's completely fine. I know that y'all will learn regardless. And besides that, the better, because I love to talk to y'all, so y'all get more of me and I get more of you, period. All right, my love. Love y'all so much. Bye.